So today I saw a Minecraft movie, and I'm going to be reviewing it for you guys. Now the first part of this video will be without spoilers, so don't worry, I will let you know before we get to the part of the video with spoilers. I'll have something on screen and I'll say it in the video. The big question, should you see a Minecraft movie? The answer is yes, if you're a fan of Minecraft. If you're not a fan of Minecraft, you're probably not going to like the movie, but if you are a fan of Minecraft, you'll really enjoy it. I went in with zero expectations, thinking it was going to be terrible, and you know, it kind of was terrible. The plot is all over the place. A lot of the events and a lot of things happen that have no reason to be in the plot. That being said, the Minecraft references in the movie are well done, kind of funny, and overall faithful to the source material. Now obviously, the Minecraft movie was written by adults, and adults who probably had only a little experience playing Minecraft, but they were able to get a whole bunch of references in, and they were pretty good with how they handled Minecraft. I honestly expected them to completely butcher everything about the game, but I actually thought they did a good job. Now, what they didn't do a good job on was the character writing. I mean, Jack Black as Steve, he basically was just playing Jack Black. Steve's character was nothing. It was just Jack Black in Minecraft, which worked. I mean, it worked really well. It was probably the best role that they could have cast Jack Black for, because I think if they replaced him with anybody else, the movie would have been absolutely unwatchable. But Jack Black works with the type of comedy that they wrote into the Minecraft movie. Overall, if you enjoy Minecraft and you like sort of meme internet humor, you'll like the movie. But if you're a movie critic, you've got to hate it. I mean, if we look here on IMDb, you'll see that they gave it a 6.1 out of 10. And then if we go over to the Rotten Tomatoes site, we will see that the tomatometer, the critic reviews, are at 49%. That's right, critics did not like the Minecraft movie. However, the popcorn meter, which is audience ratings, is at 87%. And I'll be honest with you, everybody in the theater that I was at was having a great time. Now, of course, there were some kids screaming all the time, but I guess that's what you get at a Minecraft movie. However, whenever anything funny happened, people were laughing. Whenever any meme came up, everybody was clapping. It was honestly kind of like Avengers Endgame, except instead of being the end to a major cinematic universe, it was a movie about Minecraft. Overall, if you have a kid that likes Minecraft, or you like Minecraft yourself, you should go see it. But if you are a parent looking to see the movie with your kid, you might not enjoy it as much as your kid will, but your kid will enjoy it. If I had to give it a rating, I would give it a solid 9 out of 10. To be clear, that 9 out of 10 is not coming from the writing, it's not coming from the CGI, it's not coming from the acting, it's coming from the fact that even though the writing was terrible, even though the actors were not given the best material to work with, and even though the CGI was iffy at times, it all worked remarkably well, like way better than it should have. I honestly thought it was going to be terrible, but it ended up being fine, and I was very surprised by that. In fact, I went with one of my friends and I asked him to give me a spoiler-free review and his rating, and he gave it a rating of 6 out of 10. However, he's much less forgiving on movie reviews than I am, and he said the Minecraft movie might not have been great, but it ended up being a better movie than I was expecting it to be. 6 out of 10. So it's somewhere between a 6 and a 9, depending on how willing you are to go along with the insane writing, the insane plot, the characters being weird. If you're okay with all of that, if you're ready for a so bad it's good movie, the Minecraft movie is for you. Now, I'm going to ask you to like and subscribe before we get to the spoiler section of this video. So if you haven't already, click that like button and subscribe. The spoilers are starting now. The plot of a Minecraft movie was all over the place. It starts off in the real world, and the main character is the kid Henry, played by Sebastian Hansen, at least for like the first few minutes. The waters get muddied because Jack Black and Jason Momoa steal the show. It starts off in an insane way, right? So when you first get into the movie, it does like a 10-minute recap of how Steve got to the Minecraft world, and that doesn't make much sense because the way that it's structured, it's almost like that there was already a movie and this was the second movie in the series and they were just doing a recap before you get into the second movie. It was a weird way to start the movie, right? And then the entire plot of the movie entirely rests on Jason Momoa's character winning a storage locker auction where he finds the thing that lets them into Minecraft. Then Henry, the main child actor, he's at his new school on his first day and he decides to build a jetpack. He puts it on a little, fake anatomical skeleton and he launches it into the air where it flies into the side of a chip factory and explodes, causing the massive mascot statue to fall off the building. And the explosion was so big that they literally have to take time in the next scene to say, you're very lucky that nobody was hurt, because it really looked like somebody would have been hurt in that. So it was bizarre. Then he gets suspended, and that's where the movie actually starts. So you go through this whole prologue before they even get to Minecraft. Once they're in Minecraft, things pick up, the pace gets way faster, and Jack Black steals the show. However, there were some honorable mentions. There was a villain called General Chungus, who spoke in TikTok terms and literally used the word unalive instead of kill at one point. And then there's this big bad that's supposed to be like a giant piglin, but he like barely gets used. And the main villain's backstory is that she lost a dance competition and that's what made her evil. Yeah, so the plot is not great. However, Jack Black's comedy is the only thing that saves it. He does break into song at random moments, and I'm not exactly sure why they decided to write that in, because it was awkward. And up until the very last song in the movie, I don't think anybody laughed at the songs he was singing, but the last one people did laugh at because it was kind of funny. I will say that I was honestly more interested in the subplot of the principal who falls in love with a villager after hitting the villager villager with, and she very specifically says this in the film, her 2003 Jeep Grand Cherokee. Now, I don't know if they paid for a product placement for that or if it was just a badly written line, but she mentions it and she says it completely like that. It was bizarre. But then she goes on a date with the villager and like falls in love with him. It was honestly more interesting than some of the stuff the main characters got up to. So was the movie well written? No. The plot was all over the place. The characters were a mess, but it all got tied together. And I'm not really sure how they did it. I guess it's just the Minecraft nostalgia that tied it all together, because when they craft things, even though some of the things they craft make no sense, he crafts a tater tot gun and he leaves it on a wall at one point when the elytra off, but then later in the film he just has it again. They just completely forgot the continuity of where this thing was, and the villains were just not good villains. But the ghasts were cool. I did like the ghasts. The fact that this is a Minecraft movie, the fact that they used Minecraft and that they handled Minecraft very well in the film, despite the film looking awful, by the way, they managed to pull it all together because they used Minecraft correctly. They didn't take it too seriously. It was very funny. You know, there was not enough creeper. There was like one creeper explosion that happened right at the beginning and then they stopped doing it. The chicken jockey scene was mostly just clapping. Like, I could not hear any of the dialogue in this scene because there were children clapping and laughing at the chicken jockey. Lastly, the villagers look like this. The CGI in this movie was not great. I don't know why they went for like hyper realistic CGI, but they did. And at one point during the end fight scene, the main characters are attacking an army and the CGI is really, really bad because they're running and you can see the green screen behind them. They just did a really bad job with the green screen. But I mean, overall, I enjoyed the movie. Despite all the things I've said negatively about this movie, I thoroughly enjoyed it. If you're looking for a reason to go see it, you might as well. Worst case scenario, you sit down, eat some popcorn, and get a few laughs. Best case scenario, you like it. Did you see the Minecraft movie? Did you enjoy it? Let me know down in the comments. Tell me what you thought of the plot. Did you think that the writers need to go back to school? Have a great day. Thank you for watching all the way till the end. Remember to like and subscribe. Have a great day, and God bless you.